Lesson 4. Business Planning. Part 3. Conversation. Alexa is developing a business plan. I told her you might be able to help her with the market research. I'd be happy to offer to help with that. I'm very proud of her. Going into business for yourself can be risky, but very rewarding. I know she is very serious about careful planning to avoid making obvious mistakes. Yes, she has the right approach. The most important strategy for success is to start with a sound business plan. Part 4. Talk. Now let's turn to page 17 of the business plan. This section addresses our strategy for long-term development of the company. In order to minimize risk over the long haul, we hope to grow only as quickly as the company can support. In other words, we want to avoid more borrowing so that the primary funding for growth comes from profits. We believe that this is the best way to develop a strong company that will not be seriously harmed by temporary downturns in the market. On page 18, you will see our evaluation method outlined. The first phase of the evaluation of our business plan is set to begin early next year. Part 6, Text Completion Memo. In order to address the changes that are currently taking place in the market, I believe we need to modify our business plan. I have been gathering data for the past several months. The information clearly shows that younger and younger people are becoming interested in purchasing products such as ours. We need to develop a strategy to reach this younger age group. We need to redirect some of our resources toward this goal. I think that if we make this a priority over the next year, we will have a much stronger position against our competitors. If we don't, we risk losing the market share that we already have. I would like to share the results of my research with you. It demonstrates the need to focus our energy toward this younger age group. Please let me know if we can meet this week to discuss it. Part 7. Reading Comprehension. When developing a plan for a new business, the entrepreneur quite naturally wants to eliminate all risk. While it is impossible to avoid some risk, the goal is to minimize it as much as possible. How can we do this? Thorough research and careful planning are the keys. There are two parts to good research. First, you must demonstrate that there is a need for the product or service you plan to offer. Are there enough people out there who would be willing to pay for it? Second, you must look at your competition. What do you have to offer that your competitors do not? Is your product or service of better quality in some way? Is it cheaper or more easily available? Is there a niche in the market that your competitors are not addressing? If what you have to offer is identical to what your competitors are offering, your business is not likely to be successful. These are some things to consider when evaluating how well you can measure up against the competition. Once you have evaluated a need for your product or service and determined how yours will be different from your competitors, you are ready to begin the next part of your plan, financing.